You guys, so I feel very inspired to do a collective reading for us today. Happy Monday. The moon is in Aries, so I want to embody the inner emperor through the energy of inner masculine. Do not project this outside of anyone. If you're new to the YouTube page, welcome. I'm Michelle at Divinespurpose. I'm going to be shifting into creating more of these type of videos as I have just moved into a new location and I feel very inspired to. When I will be coming on, I'm not sure, so make sure you subscribe. And if you want to work with me, all of my one-on-one offerings is on my website. Okay, so I want to tap into what is the week ahead for us as the moon is in Aries and we're beginning a brand new cycle. Are you feeling legacy? Are you feeling destiny? Are you feeling alignment? This is what I want to speak of, okay? So let's go. Let's bring in the highest energy of all, which is Creator, Source, Divine. Inhale. Set an intention for what you need to receive in today's flow. And as you exhale, release the expectation of the ego and just be open to receiving the gifts. Blessed. Okay, so let's see what the major arcana is for this week. Again, my loves, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing this weekly. I am becoming more and more busier, but I also know that there's a lot of people who are awakening right now. So in my goddess temple, I will be bringing you guys energies on my YouTube and my podcast for those who aren't fully ready to invest yet. But again, this is collective. So if you do want your one-on-one, you must come into the temple. Don't forget to invest in yourself now. This is the perfect time to do so. The Tower. So interesting, right? Because the thing is, sometimes we have to understand that things are going to have to be crumbled down because it's understanding that it is a divine intervention. So let's see what this divine intervention is as I go into the masculine energy. As I split the deck, it is Osiris, which is the renewal. And I did see ecstasy on the other side of it. A lot of ancient energy coming through. I just had a conversation with my beautiful as she is going to write about the ancient civilizations, which is my mission here as an ancient one. So some of you are probably receiving some codes as we speak. So we have Poseidon flow. So the flow right now is a very dualistic energy, and I'll tell you why. A lot of people are trying to catch a flow, but they forget that the emperor needs to be grounded and make practical action. I'm going to pull another energy here, but remember that flow is a natural state of breath, inhale and exhale. It doesn't mean that you don't do anything. There is the support. So this is for those of you who understand that maybe your flow has been something that is going on and on and on, but you realize that you haven't really seen anything actually manifest in the physical, right? We are here to manifest and ground everything that we have been working towards through the energy of flow, feminine energy, creation, vision, things of that nature. But without physical, practical, masculine emperor energy within your own temple, we feel discouraged, we feel unsatisfied, we feel stuck in patterns. So the Tower is probably coming in to really align you to your path. I'm seeing the grave here, so some of you may be putting things to rest. Maybe some of you are going through a pattern of needing support because you know there is a death process. You know that there is a process that you need to invest in this support so you can really close that coffin for once and for all, right? If you look at the Judgment card in Tarot, it always reminds me of the skeletons in the closets or the skeleton in the coffin, you know, always thinking that one is enlightened, but truly not, because they prefer to be that skeleton in the coffin. And the Judgment, for example, could be like the Tower coming in, whatever that is, people, place, and thing, right? to go, it's enough. Like this flow that you've been working towards has to be more aligned. It has to be more in a higher timeline, so the flow can be abundant, the flow can be peaceful, the flow can be in harmony. I know a lot of people are now understanding the inner union and the importance of it. You can't have one without the other. You can't have the dark without the light. You can't have the masculine without the feminine. You can't have the sun without the moon. It's the world that we live in. It's the energy of duality. So remember that this is what's coming online for a lot of people right now. I also am very aware that there are different waves of souls awakening right now, and this is probably a collective energy for the second wave, though, you know, we all can resonate with energy because energy is fluid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a guidance of what this is coming in. Abundance on the bottom of the deck. Hope. Quinian, compassion. Karma releasing. Cosmic gateway. Yeah, a lot is going on. Okay, so let's clarify that. What is this? What is the support for the proper flow is what I'm hearing. Not for the old flow, for the proper flow, for the new flow. Divine healing. Okay, so that makes sense, y'all. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal your light and support others. Some of you are really coming into your mission and understanding what you are here to do. The divine healing aspect is to create a temple of the heart chakras. We have the green and green energy, the heart chakra. This is why we're here. We're here to activate the higher heart. And you can't do that without going through that death process, without a tower hitting, without those lessons and the karma completion. It's a part of the path. Remember that pain is our biggest teacher. And the pain through that aspect is going to teach you what it is that you need to let go of, what you have to put to rest, what you may be entertaining for a little too long may need to switch up, right? A lot of people that I know that I've been observing, let's say energetically through our one-on-one conversations or interactions the last 7 years, is that some people are really stuck in old energy. They're stuck from 4 years ago. There is nothing there that is inspiring them to move forward. And that's the tower moment, because the tower moment is saying, no, you have to align. You have to align. There's a soul contract. And as much as you don't feel inspired, you don't feel hope, or you feel stuck or whatever, it's because they don't truly get the support that they need. You know, those who invest in themselves wisely gain the highest support of all, which is divine energy. And you really have to trust that, okay? That's what's coming in. So what I'll do for us is pull some tarot to get some clarity on this. My niece. No one needs to see that. So I'm going to leave these cards like this for you guys to look at, because those are the main energies. And then I'm going to read the spread, but I want it to be facing me, okay? Because I need to see it. So what I'm going to do is see what is coming through here in the current energy. So what is this current energy? Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords. Okay, makes sense. What is the challenge? The 6 of Wands. And what is the outcome? Wait, this is from a different deck. Interesting. The Emperor, as I posted it today. Okay, so I did post the Emperor, need to embody your Emperor, on my story on Instagram, and the Emperor now is looking through this. This is an old energy. Why I say that is because this doesn't even belong in this deck. So your current state is through the 9 of Swords, which is pure control, anxiety, facing demons, facing your own shadow, the fears, right? False evidence appearing real. Makes sense. You know, I did a live yesterday on Instagram. If you want to check it out, there's another free video, free energy that I shared with you guys. remembering that a lot of people are in this energy, understanding what it is to really awaken, right? Look at this person, they're awakening, but they're scared. There's a dragon. What is this? What is this in front of me? Well, it's your own self. It's your mirror. So maybe that is the tower that's coming through. Understanding that there's parts of you that have to be, put back or put to rest. This doesn't belong in this deck. It's not aligned. So right away it's telling me, right, this is the current energy. You're not aligned. You're not in the right deck. You're not in the right energy field. Because of the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is victorious, but it also can be very egotistical. I am enlightened. I am awake. I'm better than thou. I'm better than them. Watch me be awoke. Most people speak about enlightenment, but they're not truly enlightened. They're just caught up in spiritual ego. So I'm feeling a lot of spiritual ego here. And then blaming others, right? Someone's not aligned. Someone's giving me toxic energy. This person's doing that. Person's that. This could be very much the Six of Wands energy with the Emperor. And this is one of the Emperors that I actually dislike the most in all tarot deck because he's not focused. He's looking to the side. He's holding the Ankh. He's holding his shield in a way, but not truly aligned. Because he's not looking straight. And in this, he's looking at his past. He's looking at the energy that's not aligned. So very revealing, right? So let me pull another clarity here, specifically for the one that's not in the... You're not aligned, baby. You're not in the right deck. Why are you here? What is this? Too many. You guys, the manipulation card came out through the energy of greed. Someone is definitely going through own self-realization of their own self-manipulation. But I'll pull another one. The Empress came out. It's funny to me because... Oh, let me move this. Sorry, you guys. Hold on. It's funny to me because right away it's showing me a masculine energy, but we are in the masculine energy because we were talking about the Emperor, which is here. But I'm just saying that this has to be a balance between the feminine and the masculine, the Emperor and the Empress. Understanding that the only way to align is truly to embody the Empress fully and awaken it. I'm also feeling somebody is really in denial about their Empress. Or their own feminine energy. Something intuitively is not aligned, is what I'm picking up here through the Seven of Swords that did come out. Okay, so look at that. 3, by the way, 3 cards. The Empress is the 3. And I think I'm going to, hold on. This doesn't happen at all, so that's interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these cards for a second. Yeah, someone is holding on very strongly to the past. So here's the 4 of Pentacles, and there's the Death card. So this is someone who has to understand that this is an old energy, it doesn't belong, it doesn't fit. The 5 of Swords is speaking about the mind and being the energy of understanding, right? The change of mental patterns and mental behaviors, because it moves to the 6 of Swords. And the 6 of Swords is someone really moving forward with the 4 swords instead. But where are they going to? What's the story behind this? Where are you truly moving? Are you just moving to the same location over and over again? It's just a very interesting combo. And then we have the 4 that is the Emperor energy in the wrong deck. So I'm going to clarify this. What is the 6 of Wands? Oh, yeah. Major Arcana, Justice, balancing. Some of you are really understanding what it is to truly be in inner union. I feel that this is a very strong energy of the scales, the heart, and the feather. Is the heart lighter than the feather? Well, not in this specific reading. I find that some of you have been awoken through this tower. If it is a soul connection or something that just didn't manifest physically in your life, it's coming through right now to allow you to really go into the heart healing. You have to understand, if you don't heal your heart, you're not truly aligned in the communion energy, because it takes you to inner union, which is the masculine and feminine within, right? The Emperor and the Empress within all of us, it's not a gender, it's an energy, to activate the third energy. And the third energy is how you commune with Creator. A lot of people think they are communing with Creator, but it's truly their spiritual ego in play. That's why I say a lot of people think they're enlightened, but they truly aren't. It's nothing to do with judgment. It's just truth. And this is what's coming through. So this is probably something that had to be highlighted for you. And here it is, the Two of Cups. There's the inner union, baby. Can't make this stuff up. You know, there's the Lion coming into Venus is in Leo. We have the 8-8 portal. We understand that the Two of Cups could also be divine partnership, but if you don't have that within you, if you don't fill up your both cups within, it will never manifest without. That's just codependency. That is false beliefs and old programs. I think that a lot of people right now are really realizing that there's a lot of old beliefs and old programs that are still running through your own energy field. And it's time to level up, right? It's really time to level up. Meaning if you're watching the same reader that speaks about, let's say, soul contracts for the past 6 to 7 years and they haven't changed their dynamic, they haven't even changed their business, they're still speaking about codependencies, karmic relationships, typical twin flame energy, you're most likely stuck on a hamster wheel. Because this is 2023 and you understand that the twin flame template is an inner union within. And this has nothing to do with not fully embracing outer union. But outer union can only manifest when both people, both souls, have completed their own inner journey. Because if they don't, then you're just stuck again in codependency and the human 3D relationship. And we're here to destroy the 3D relationship, to create that heart awakening, to open up our 7 bodies and our 12 chakra grids, okay? It's a higher energy for those of you who really know this. Okay, so if you are in this energy, by the way, and if you desire to work with me, you probably should book Sacred Sexuality so we can really ignite your inner flame within and create that third energy through your heart, okay? So that's what is showing here, which is really, really, really beautiful, because the thing is, without truth, it's only manipulation. 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, that vision. And there's that masculine energy again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a clarity for this energy. So definitely let me know if it resonates. You can comment if you desire, share your experience. Remember, my place is safe for you to say and share whatever, but at the same time, use your discernment and don't come in with ego. Just come in with your own beautiful self. And if your ego wants to speak to, we can welcome it as well. All of my cards are just all over the place. It's probably because I just moved and everything is just everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to complete this energy with some astrology. Maybe it will help to those of you who actually prefer more of a masculine, technical, practical clarity here versus the intuitive feminine, right? This is so intuitive, feminine. Astrology is the masculine. So what is this vision that you're receiving? What to look out for this week? Look at that, you guys. There's the golden lion again. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So we understand that the new moon in Leo is coming into I just feel 8-8 portal totally. Some of you have to realize that there has to be some type of solar activation before you reach the heart. It makes sense because you got to complete the 3 huge chakras underneath the heart, which is the human ego self. And the understanding is to activate and ignite each one to reach the heart. So this is the place that you are in right now, the solar. The solar is asking for a complete activation through the energy of truth, acceptance, but also responsibility. The golden lion doesn't like cowardice. It likes to move through courage. And pride sometimes can get in people's way because they think they have an expectation, or they think it looks a certain way or feels a certain way. This is not it. It's saying confidence is something that you need to continue on to upgrading, to receiving higher codes and receiving the higher timeline that is here. So work with your solar plexus because that's how you're going to get to the heart. Cool? I hope you guys enjoyed it. Many blessings and love from me and my lioness to you. Have a beautiful, blessed week ahead.